Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Slightly cooler and certainly lower dew points than 24 hours ago with a 74-degree temperature. Dew point at 70 makes it feel certainly a lot nicer outside. And we have a south-southeast wind coming in at about 5. It's going to be somewhat variable during the first couple hours of the morning, and then we're going to see a more westerly wind flow. Kind of continuous for the next several days, I think. Right now, we have a few scattered showers, I should say, along the coastline, and I think that's what will be favored over the next several mornings. A few scattered showers, nothing really heavy. Got some thunderstorm activity out in the Gulf. I think the better chance for some heavier rainstorms will be inland later in the afternoon, and it won't be anything like what we have seen over the last several days with multiple lightning strikes and heavy downpours of rain and some pretty loud thunder as well. I don't think we're going to see that occur as much over the next several days. Reason, we had a little upper level low spinning around over the state of Florida over the last several days. The remnants of it still around, but a trough of low pressure just to our north is sinking southward, and it will absorb that low. As it absorbs that low, it kind of takes away one of the kicker mechanisms, if you will, from our forecast for showers and thunderstorms. So we get to reduce our rain chances just a little bit over the next several days. The frontal boundary continues to press toward the east and pushing southward. It will slow its southward progress, basically stalling out for a day or two. Then another little blast of cooler air from the north will sink south, kind of re-energize this front and push it further south. But at this time of year, you're not going to get a big blast of frigid air. That's not happening. But we will see this front sink far enough south that perhaps north central Florida or even central Florida, including the Suncoast, may see that front stall out right over us. That'll do two things. One, it will bring us a slightly elevated rain chance by midweek, later midweek. And two, it will allow some drier air to filter southward and reduce our rain chances, bringing us cooler, crisper mornings and some lower relative humidities in the afternoon for about a day and a half, 2 days. And then the humidity returns. That's what happens at this time of year. Not as many storms, several days of a westerly wind pushing those red tide toxins onshore, and a bit more humid as those winds shift out of the west. These are yesterday's 10 a.m. red tide observations from Mote Marine Spotters. North Jetty coming in with some high levels of irritants in the air. Siesta Key, Coquina Beach, both having moderate levels of irritants. And with that westerly wind, I think more inland residents may notice that we do indeed have red tide around as those toxins are blowing inland. West wind at about 10 knots today bring you less than 2-foot seas and a light chop on bay and inland waters. And over the next several days, we can reduce rain chances after that front moves through on Friday. And then Saturday looks to be a pretty nice day. Be watching the tropics for a system that develops down there and may shift to the north. Too early to tell, but certainly we'll want to keep an eye on it over the weekend.